2018. Argentina won in Australia for the first time in 30 odd years, thanks to Israel Folau being a greedy, stupid, self-important twat. I read a bunch of Georgian epic poetry, and Lionel Boxis did this. But in amongst the headlines, it was a year in which some rugby was played by Alan Wynne-Jones. And so in order to celebrate Alan Wynne-Jones and those who aspire to be like Alan Wynne-Jones, it's time to pick the Squidge Rugby Team of the Year. Today is the turn of those who play in the position made famous by Alan Wynne-Jones. It's the second row of the year. On the morning of May 13th, 2018, Mr. Mark Ryan came downstairs, likely rather hungover. On his breakfast table, however, was the perfect cure. The Man of the Match trophy from the Champions Cup final. That man was James Ryan's father, and seeing as Ryan is still basically a sperm himself, it seems fitting to give his dad credit. 18 months on from playing his first game of professional rugby, Ryan has become key to both Leinster and Ireland already. In just 36 games of pro rugby, Ryan has won the Champions Cup, the Pro 14, the Six Nations, and beaten every single Tier 1 nation at least once. Power, athleticism, and a work ethic that can be described as Alan Wynne-esque. This is James Ryan's first year making World 15s, but you wouldn't bet against him being a fixture in not just the Leinster and Ireland teams, but teams like this for a good decade to come. However, the biggest kudos you can pay to James Ryan is the fact that Alan Wynne-Jones isn't both locks in this team. Because the man I call God has been typically omnipresent this year, absolutely everywhere in every game he's played. Alan Wynne-Jones doesn't perhaps have the youthful energy of Ryan, but continues to drive himself forward on sheer commitment and willpower. This is a player who averages 9.1 carries and 12.3 tackles a match, in a position where 8 of either is considered a busy game. But beyond his work rate, AWJ or Orge, which sounds fittingly sexual, has an incredible skill set. As able an offloader as you find, and capable of floating pinpoint passes out like very few other locks. Alan Wynne has played 426 games of professional rugby, including 129 tests, and yet he continues to get better and better with each one. There's a kind of joke surrounding my worship of Alan Wynne-Jones on this channel, but he absolutely earned every drop of bias I showed towards him this year, and in fact in every other year. He might be north of 30, but I wouldn't bet against him partnering Ryan in teams like this for another decade at least. Some of the second rows I almost picked. Leone Nakarawa and his 48 elbows remain the king of the offload, able to free the ball and rampage around the loose like nobody else. Sam Wylock had a brilliant year, somehow doubling the amount of unseen work he does in the absence of Sam Cane. Brodie Retallick was excellent but simply didn't play enough test matches to make the team. Ever busy Adam Coleman was one of Australia's few shining lights. Tyke Byrne was my player of the 2017-18 domestic season, stealing ball and hearts for the Scarlets before finally making his test debut later in the year. And a big word for South Africa's rotisserie of angry lampposts. Eben Etzebeth, RG Snyman, Franco Moster, Lou Diega and Peter Steph de Toy. One more day to go, one more video to go, we're almost there. So with thanks to you for watching this, with thanks to everyone that supports the channel on Patreon, and thanks to Rugby Warfare for continuing to sponsor the channel. Come back tomorrow, we'll be doing the back row of the year, and at that point you will know the full Squidge Rugby Team of the Year. We're almost there. I'll see you very soon. Bye.